Somebody said don't sleep on these.
I feel like I'm in a video right now.
I mean, you could be. I thought I was about to go to somebody's house when I turned in here. Right? This is my kind of place. Anyone you haven't tried that you think would be really good?
Actually, there is several.
We got something to make up for it.
You got something local to make up for it?
No.
I'm not good, apparently, at keeping the budget down. I'm still here in Minneapolis, Minnesota, bourbon hunting. We are hitting more and more stores. We're trying to take these up a few notches, go bigger, go to more stores in each of these locations we go to. Make sure we get a good cross-section of what bourbon hunting is like there. See what we can find. Let's get to it. And this is Top Value Liquors. Get more of that Bardstown weeded right there. What in the world is that? Tennessee whiskey? Somebody tell me something about that. Big mustache. Kind of surprised to see so much Paul Sutton up this way. Really like some of the Paul Sutton picks in particular we've had. But it's always just kind of random, like they're, you won't see them in a lot of states, but then they're way up here. That's a 2023 Booker's right there. That one's been hanging around for a minute. 2023-04. Some massive family reserve stuff. Some Barton. Never seen that brand before. There's the Rise.
Our main store is the one that's got
That's
all
the big one?
all the fun
Okay.
stuff over on Central and 50.
Cool. Same name?
Yeah, and if we get good stuff, allocated stuff, they get it.
They get it. Gotcha. I understand. All right. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Yes, sir. All right. Looks like we might have chose the wrong version of this store. This was the one on our map, but went to the wrong one. Let's see if we can find the right store. Because honestly, bourbon hunting in Minneapolis has been tough sledding so far. Like, it really has been rough. We bought a lot of good local stuff, so I have been surprised by that. But not a lot of just like in-depth conversations. Not a lot of folks that are just really big bourbon lovers that we've ran into in the stores. And that's more so like a feeling, right? The inventory has been some good local stuff, but just kind of mainstream Kentucky stuff. We haven't found a store that's really, really nerdy about it yet, but we're gonna keep looking. Apparently we went to the wrong Top Value Liquors, but we've rectified that situation because now we are supposedly at the right Top Value Liquor. See if y'all see anything fancy there that you like. I don't know anything about any of these, but there they are. Lots of whiskey. A little Burnham barrel proof right there. I don't see that necessarily every day. A little different selection than we've seen around town with the Lucky Sevens and some of the Stellums and New Riff 8. What was this? Bottled in Bond Winter Whiskey. Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey made with malted oat and chocolate malt. It sounds interesting. Doesn't sound like my flavor profile, but I bet somebody right now is wanting that bottle. Do I have this bottle? I'm trying to remember if I have. I think I have one of those, but I don't remember. Don't recall. Show you kind of the whole deal here. 7 year, 10 months. Some Cedar Ridge stuff. Which again, like I said, we have quite a bit of Cedar Ridge at the house. We just had some barrel pick samples we went through with them. Peerless Double Oak Rise. J. Henry. Harvester wine barrels. I don't know if I've seen any backbone here today. Cream of Kentucky Cash Strength. They all been telling me, somebody said don't sleep on these. Bottled for Cream of Kentucky Distillery. Not sure. Kentucky Artisan Distilling. I want that bottle, but I am limited on budget. Like we are with these. Obviously, the Rooster Run was no budget. We are kind of trying to limit these budgets. Do want that bottle though. Let's get it. It's one I could probably get at home, but I've been seeing the like small batch, maybe a bonded from them. Haven't seen a cash strength. It's here. It's $100. Just buy it. Some RD1 picks here. Barrel Craft. I remember when these were just flying off shelves, and here's a batch just hanging out. Some Penelope Toasted single barrels. They do have a Tattersall pick here too. It's a rye though. Kentucky Owl. Heaven Hill Grain to Glass. 24 Bookers. Vikings Honor Edition Bottle and Bond Paul's. I wonder what Paul Sutton's connection is to Minnesota, because there's a lot of it up here. And then not only is it here, they're doing like special Vikings edition bottles. That one comes in a tin. 31 years old. Signatory. 40-year Dean.
There you are.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, sir. I hate buying Kentucky bourbon up here because we can get that just about anywhere. You know, it is what it is. We found it. I don't know. Ooh, did you see that, boy? That lightning quick reflexes. Let's show that back. I don't know. It's windy here. I'm gonna have to keep my hand there, but I think that, your boy still got the reflexes. You know, I hate buying Kentucky bourbon all the way up here, but it is what it is. Like we could probably get that anywhere, realistically, but I guess the best place to get it's where you see it. So $99 for that seems like it might be a little much. Seems like I might have been able to find a better deal than that. We got it. We wanted to try it. I've been wanting to try something from Cream of Kentucky. I haven't bought anything from them in a long time, and so now we'll have that opportunity. It is about 2 o'clock, and I'm starting to get hungry. There's a Jimmy John's across the street. Hopefully we don't get towed over here, but I think I'm gonna run over there, see if I can grab a sandwich or something. Been doing pretty good. Y'all let me know how y'all like this series. Obviously, Minneapolis is not going splendidly if you like allocated whiskey. In general, we're doing a test with these to where I'm trying to film as many different places in a city as we can and get 2 videos out of it, because that, you know, that allows us to continue. Like, we're really trying to find a way to continue doing bourbon hunting. I can't keep up the travel schedule that we have, especially once the distillery's online. I've just got to be home more. We've got the mixed drink channel that I've been really enjoying doing with Will that needs more attention and time, and so I've got to have more time at home. We are working on trying to figure out a way to continue to do a bourbon hunt every single week while allowing me more time at home. So we're doing a big road trip here, hitting Minneapolis and Green Bay and Milwaukee and all these different places, trying to film 2 different bourbon hunts in each one. So going to so many stores, we have to split it into 2 videos. And if we can do that, that allows me to be home to work a little more on some other things, you know, trying to work on my health a little bit. It's going pretty well. I mean, we've dropped about 10 pounds, but we've still got a long way to go. Also don't want to see it negatively impact the quality of these videos. So I wouldn't judge this one based on that. This is just tough sledding in a new environment, but we'll keep hunting. We'll go. Didn't catch that one, did I? I remember when we got the first Jimmy John's in Auburn, they had the slogan, "Sub so fast you'll freak." We ate there a little bit because it was one of the few things other than maybe pizza and wings that you could get delivered. And we used to joke it was sub so fast you would starve because it took for frickin' ever. I don't think I've eaten at Jimmy John's in 15 years, something like that. Got the kickin' chicken wrap because this was about the lowest calorie thing they had on the menu. So it didn't go with a sub, but let's give it a review. It is conveniently cut in half for us here, so half of it's about the right size. It's cold as could be. I don't know. I expect the chicken wrap to be warm. They're warm just about everywhere else I go, so. 5.5. It's 5.5. If it had been warm, might have got a little higher, but it's okay. It'll get the job done, but definitely not eating another one. Maybe 15 more years before I try it again. This is 1010 Wine and Liquors. 1010 Washington. Hello. Hey, how are you?
Fine.
I was just doing a little bourbon hunting, so we heard this was a good store to do that at.
Who told you?
We have a lot of viewers in this area, so we just asked what stores to go to, and this is one they recommended.
He's on YouTube.
Hey, TJ.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
No, I feel like I'm in a video right now.
I mean, you could be. If you say something interesting, it's running, but, you know, we can always edit you out if you don't want to be.
No, I'm perfectly fine in it. Yeah.
Witness protection.
Yeah.
I understand. That happens sometimes. We have been in a few stores, they're like, you can do my voice, but don't show my face. And that's fine. Whatever works.
Please don't show his face. We'll lose business.
All these are store picks
Okay.
up front. We have a foolproof pick, which more is like a caramel sweetness from the barrel of everything.
Gotcha.
It's a simple Knob Creek, 2 Elijah Craig picks that get this nice little 1 Elijah Craig pick down to right now. And then just behind you, some more 1792 bottled and bond. Drinks beautifully. I mean, to hit the market at $50 for.
Oh, yeah, 100
42.
proof. Yeah, Barton is good stuff.
Absolutely. And then some Wilderness Trail. We love Wilderness Trail. Nice weeder, cast strength. We got like 195 bottles.
Do you know the age on that
I
one?
think it's like 4 years and 10 months on that one.
If you ever find like some of their stuff that's like 6+ years old is out of this world. They don't have a lot. I bought one at the distillery, so that's the only place I've seen one that old.
Exciting, yeah.
Yeah.
Because aren't they a little bit younger?
They've been around, what, 10, 12 years, something like that. Maybe a little more than that. You start small and then you grow, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So anything particularly local? Like the thing is a lot of this is great, but a lot of this is Kentucky bourbon we could get just about anywhere.
Yeah. It's a little bit tighter
Okay.
on the local scene of things. I think we have a more limited selection. Number one thing that would come to mind would be, I think, Tattersall.
Yeah, we've got some stuff from them.
There was like a Crooked Waters release that you might have seen with like almost like a rearing dragon on the side, or a.
I don't know if I saw that particular bottle. Maybe we've saw a lot of Tattersall today for sure.
For sure. That's probably, I guess, the closest thing to what would be local.
Okay.
But like you said, it's like they use smaller barrels, so you do get a little bit more of that oak bitterness at the end for rushing it quicker. We do have an American single malt. I know how you feel about single malt.
Yeah, not much of a single malt guy. I mean, I've had some I liked, but it's rare. It's few and far between for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, don't hunt them all. So
Absolutely.
I see an old Forster barrel proof sitting over there. We've seen a little bit of that in market here today.
Absolutely. The black label too, the 100 proof ones are absolutely delicious, but they are harder to come by.
Tell people about, we saw one earlier today, and I don't think most stores, like when you do a pick, you sometimes have an option, sometimes they tell you which one you're getting. But like, tell folks about that 100 proof. I think people sleep on it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it delivers on the flavor profiles of everything. It gets a caramely sweetness, but it's not like a punch in the face. So you're not forced to end your night with that sip. So you can keep it going. Absolutely awesome. We got one that was called Hot Dish Sidekick.
Okay.
Which is interesting. Nice sweetness, nice like oak fruitiness and everything like that. Super smooth. They don't come by that often. I don't know. Are you allowed to pick the 100 proof still in the state?
They only have a certain amount. Usually they go to on-premise here, but they're being more and more free with it.
Yeah, that's stuff you couldn't get 4 years ago. It's amazing how they're begging you to take it nowadays, right? Starting to see a lot more access to things. Mm-hmm. Yeah, distilleries that wouldn't talk to us a few years ago are now like, how many barrels do you want?
Do a couple stuff in the middle of the aisle for displays and whatnot. Pushing some more Willet right now.
Yeah, those 4-year Willer Ryes are nice.
On this side, you got some of the the Decanter series, 1792s, some more Russell single barrel in 10 years. Couldn't find any of the LLME 20s, even though I looked through all of our boxes in the past.
Yeah, I had a chance to buy a couple when everybody's like, the rumors were starting to come out, and I was like, whatever. And then I tried one, and I was like, I should have bought one. You know, I was like, it's not that, can't be that big of a deal. It was that big of a difference for sure. For the same price, I mean, for as cheap as those were, it was really, really nice whiskey.
Sure.
Yeah.
We had people coming through, like digging through this entire shelf to see.
Just to see if they could find one?
Absolutely. And I'd be like, it's not back there. Then we're starting to see some more Penelope creme brulee picks. Have you got the chance to taste any of those?
I haven't tried one. I don't think. I've had a chance to buy one, but I passed. They're architects, right? The Penelope architects, and me and French Oak are just kind of hit or miss. I know a lot of folks love it. I'm not as big a fan of French Oak. I'm never going to go back to it, so I don't want to buy it, right?
Fair, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. But yeah, then Bardstown Wheated. We are a huge fan, Bardstown Wheated. Blinded that one with our Rebel cast strength pick, the Wilderness Trail cast strength,
Okay.
and the Weller Antique 107.
Don't tell me it beat the 107.
Many, Yeah, I hate to say it, but definitely. Yeah,
Okay.
especially for the accessibility and affordability of those.
Sure,
things,
like if you
so.
put that caveat on it, but
Yeah.
just pure taste.
Just pure taste. Depends. The Weller showed more cherry.
Yeah.
But this had like a more rich roundness to it and
Okay.
everything. And they would have fought because it's 106.1 proof or 106.5. If they did 107 proof too, then there'd be some arm wrestling going on.
You're not gonna taste that 1 proof point difference.
So yeah, and then just the regular Wallace stuff. Been hanging on to some Redwood Empires in the past. We've seen the cast strengths and the bottled and bonds come through.
Those are really good.
There, I have the Grizzly Beast. Is nice. There, I think it's the Rye at
Yeah.
Bottled and Bond. Delicious. Then yeah, typical old granddad Forester. Oh, this one over here, J Carver is also.
I bought a 7-year Carver earlier that I'm really excited about trying.
Where'd you grab it at?
I've seen it at a couple of stores. I forget which one I bought it from earlier. Have you had it?
No,
I mean, I got it in the truck. We can try it if you want to.
that'd be outstanding. I also have the new 8-year Rye from Woodinville.
Okay.
Yep, it looks like any
I
oil.
have
It's
that
so
one. I
dark.
think I have that one. I remember it being weird, but good. Like a good funkiness.
Everything else, I think you would have seen.
Yeah, mostly
little journey.
Kentucky stuff. So we run into this stuff quite a bit here, but always good to show folks what the availability is. Now, have you seen some of these Hirsch single barrels? The one I have is a yellow label, but some of these
Okay.
Hirsch single barrels are Willet distillate. Yeah, I've got a 10-year one at the house. It's not quite to a 10-year purple top level, but it was a fraction of the price. I mean, somebody gave it to me, so it was free. But if I had to buy it, much, much cheaper than a purple top. So keep an eye out for those Hirsch single barrels for sure.
Absolutely, and people getting them cracked open. There's a couple of good stores around here that cracks it open. I mean, we have all of our barrel picks open too for you to taste or for anyone to taste. I'm gonna look out for those Hirsches. Okay.
How do y'all handle allocations here?
It's we get them and usually we put them out sometimes on our Instagram as well as Facebook to get everybody a good chance.
Okay.
Depends on how many bottles we get usually.
Right.
And then the rest is relationship based. So I think that, yeah, if you come in and you talk and spend a little bit of money and try the barrel picks and everything, I think some of the barrel picks are even better than what people are often chasing in allocations.
Oh, I would agree. Yeah.
But yeah, it's really relationship based here, I would say. You have a good chance at having a great conversation and whatnot. But then if you get lucky, you can walk in and find something cool.
Every once in a while,
Yeah.
find something on the shelf.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, you want to try that J Carver?
I would love to, yeah. Let's do it.
I'll go get it. Have you seen that one? 7 years distilled in the state. We don't find a lot of small producers with 7-year-old whiskey. So that's probably the one I found today that I'm most excited about.
It's got fine color also.
I mean, if it were distilled for 7 years in Alabama, it would be a little darker. Let's put
yeah,
it that way. It's a little colder up here.
Or Texas or anything.
If you got some cups, we're
Yeah.
happy to pop it open and see what it tastes like. Have you tried that one? Is it good? Okay, well, go ahead and set my expectations so the disappointment can just bleed out of me slowly. See, that color is just non-existent for 7-year-old whiskey. Your reaction before I do.
A little grainy. Smells like
It doesn't smell like 7-year-old whiskey, that's for sure.
yeah, I mean like light, simple sweetness, but mostly the same on the nose. Grain.
Crafty.
Yeah.
That's probably the most disappointed I've been. Like expectation to reality. It's not awful. It's not awful. It's not like 7 years old. You're thinking this is going to be a very refined, well-aged spirit. And if somebody had handed that to me, I would have said that's a 2.5, 3-year-old Kentucky distillate, like craft distillate. Not bad, but my God, you've got to apparently you need to make it here and send it somewhere else to be aged and bring it back because you're going to have to age that for 30 years. It's going to have to be aged like a single malt. And it is a little dusty, a little doughy in the middle. I had high expectations, and now I think all the bottles I bought are probably awful. I bought 7 of them, and if this one was not what I was hoping, I don't have a lot of hope for the rest of them.
We got something to make up for it.
You got something local to make up for it?
No.
Little Stag Junior right there. What batch? 24C. Awesome. I appreciate it. I'm going to pass on that if that's okay. I don't want to hurt your feelings, but we are leaving allocations that we already have one of in the market. That's one of our biggest complaints we get, is that we take bottles out of a market that deserves it, like a local deserves it, and now a local will get access to that bottle right there because I left her sitting right there.
We got two barrels coming this year.
2 barrels of Stag coming, so you got a lot. The local market's going to get a lot of it, huh?
Yes.
That's awesome, but I appreciate the offer. We're trying very hard to buy mostly local stuff. I mean, this kind of stuff we find a lot.
I would buy store picks.
Yeah.
In Minnesota.
Yeah, local's not working too well, is it? Oh, man, well, I got a truck full of local stuff we bought. So, anything like not from the state that's kind of regional that you think's really good though?
Cedar Ridge would probably be the closest.
Cedar Ridge got good stuff for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the closest one I would say.
You want it?
Sure.
It's yours.
Nice.
You got to drink it though now. Share it with some folks.
Good deal.
Yes, sir.
Put
Appreciate
in
it.
some mixed drinks, some cocktails.
Oh, it'll be fine in cocktails. Yeah. But I got 1,400 bottles that taste that good or better on my bar at home open, so I'd never go back to that one. It's not, again, I just want to make sure everybody knows, it's not that that's bad whiskey. It's just that I had high expectations for a 7-year-old whiskey, and this is a 3-year-old whiskey at best in flavor profile. So,
Reasonable.
it is what it is.
Want to try a store pick before you get out of here?
Yeah, what you got? Give me, what's your best store pick right now?
Ooh, I'd say either Old Forester or the Foolproof 1792.
It's hard to beat an Old Forester,
Bottled
though.
and Bond? Yeah, let's go Bottled and Bond.
Thank you. 1792 Bottle and Bond. 10-10 pick. It's nice whiskey, man. What's the price point on that? It's fantastic usually too, right?
$42.99.
Like just name another barrel pick you can get for less than $50. We had somebody the other day ask, like, because we drop a lot of barrel picks for our club, and they're like, are you ever gonna have anything less than $50? I was like, what can we get that's less than $50? Almost nothing. Awesome, man. Well, I appreciate it. It was nice to meet you.
Of course. Dylan,
Yes, sir.
nice to meet you, TJ.
All right, well, that was my favorite store so far in the Minneapolis area. We did pass on a Stag Junior. Stag Junior was the worst one. Like, if it had been a 107, I probably went ahead and bought it, even though I said I wasn't going to buy those types of things, because we could always use those. But I got a couple of Stag backups. Definitely don't need another one. I do appreciate them offering that. It's here for one of y'all if you want it. By the time you see this video, it'll probably be gone. My favorite store, cool folks, great conversation, fantastic barrel picks. Like, that's $17.92 for the price, man. It's just such good whiskey for the price. So it's not like, oh my God, world beating, but just drinking whiskey, so freaking good. We got a lot more bourbon hunting to do. Let's get to it. And now, Zip Slickers. All right, man. How about yourself?
Oh, not a day in fear there. Now, if I could just get myself to believe that I'll be better off.
It's not that bad, right?
No, it could be life could be a whole lot worse.
I've got a YouTube channel where we bourbon hunt. So I just drive around the country looking for bottles of whiskey. I got nothing to complain about.
I wouldn't have nothing to complain about either.
Are you into bourbon at all?
No, I'm actually more of Irish whiskey.
Okay. Do you have a favorite Irish whiskey?
Tullamore. Well, Tullamore Dew is like my go-to.
Okay.
And then for like sipping, Connemara.
Anyone you haven't tried that you think would be really good?
Actually, there is several that I've been because I just recently moved up here.
Yeah.
So there's a few that, from what I'm understanding, is like fairly new.
Okay.
This Lost Irish is one of them.
You think that's one of the really, really good ones?
That's one of the ones I'm definitely going to try.
Okay.
But if you have some questions about the bourbon, I can definitely get you somebody that works here. Some of that knowledge is above my pay grade.
Found North Batch 18 right there. Batch 11, 18 years. $171. I've passed on some Found North, and folks are like, dude, you're an idiot. You passed on this Found North. And I don't know if that's one I should buy, if that's one I don't have any Found North. It's budget.
And he goes around
Hey, TJ.
dealing
Hi.
with bourbon.
Nice to meet you. What do you know about that Found North right there? A lot of folks tell me those are really sought after, but I don't know anything about them.
You know, I haven't had it. I'll actually good to get Amanda.
There's a little case here of some stuff. Little baby Sazerac. Let's see what we got here. Some Mayor Pingree. Evan Williams single barrels there. Of course, more Green River. More J. Carver stuff down there. Let's see, Four Roses single barrel here. What do we got? OBSO at 10 years, 3 months old. OBSO. Some of those OBSOs are really, really nice.
Yeah, Amanda's kind of busy, but
Yeah,
I
no
will
problem.
recommend this guy.
Yeah, the foolproof 1792s. Those are good. The barrel picks are great because they're regional instantly because they're locked to you, right? But I mean, we find a lot of those. I'm from Alabama, so we right through Kentucky a whole bunch. So most of this Kentucky stuff's not too hard for us to find. I mean, we bought a lot of these local things here today already. Are you into bourbon at all? You a bourbon
I like
guy?
bourbon, yeah.
What's your favorite?
I don't have any specific favorites. There's just ones that I like. I generally like a lot of Four Roses stuff. I like Bruins Creek.
Okay.
I really like that particular. This is probably favorite thing of recent. Our barrel pick of that 1792.
Yeah. I understand.
And those milk.
Yeah. Those Willet products. All right, we got some decisions to make on this Found North. It is pricey. I'm trying to keep the budget in check for these, and I'm not doing a very good job. I'm really not. It's not easy because I want to try all of these things, and I thought if we cut out the allocated stuff, if we cut out the Kentucky stuff, I did buy a bottle of Kentucky distillate in this town, but that's $171 right there. Canadian whiskey. Found a review. Found North Batch 11. 91% corn, 8% rye, 1% malted barley. Blend of the following. Oh God, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a blend of a whole bunch of different stuff, honestly. Jesus Christ, how do you even have a mash bill? I don't know how you, that's the grain ratio. It's not a mash bill because they blended a bunch of different things. So overall, like the composite is 91% corn. That's interesting as we do an hour blend, because our blend is like 5 different mash bills that we're doing out of Southern. We can give you kind of a composite. Hadn't thought about that. Let's see what their ranking is. 9.4 out of 10. Okay, well, we got to buy that, don't we? Don't we? Sold that one, Reddit. All right, bought and paid for. That's for you. So give that one a try. It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And
Yes,
your
sir.
name again was?
TJ.
TJ. Mine is Donald.
Donald? Good to meet you, Donald.
So you have traveled all over the U.S. or
Yeah,
what?
we've been in 40-something states at this point.
Well, originally I was born and raised in Texas, so.
Okay, spent a lot of time there. I was there a couple weeks ago when I almost melted.
What parts?
We were in Amarillo down through Dallas, Denison, Denton, those kind of places. So
Playing a little George Strait, Amarillo by morning.
yeah, I kept singing that to myself to keep me going.
Hey, I definitely understand. Well, I definitely
Yes, sir.
appreciate it, TJ.
Take it easy. Of course, it's always good when we can buy a bottle for somebody else. It's one of my favorite things. Like, I love sharing whiskey. Almost all my whiskey's for sharing. Almost all of it's for sharing. But we save a lot of it just for sharing. So it's a camaraderie thing, and he could take that bottle and he has 0 cost basis in it. And now hopefully he takes that bottle and shares it with other folks. Let's get back to bourbon hunting. We have got into a little more high rent district over here. We'll see how that plays out in our favor. Tucked away in a neighborhood. I was like, man, are we going to somebody's house? Thomas's Liquors. Cool little shop already. Really digging the vibes here. All right, definitely more of a wine store here, but you can kind of see roughly what we're looking at here. That's the first smoke wagon we've seen in this state. Otherwise, looks pretty much similar to what we found elsewhere. Some little Jack Daniels up there. Or some sort of Angel's Envy, $275 Angel's Envy in a fancy box. John Walker Blue Label up there. We see an Orphan barrel just sitting on the shelf. Which one is this? Famed Pursuit right there. How's it going?
Good, you?
Just doing a little bourbon hunting. We have a YouTube channel where we just go around bourbon hunting, and this was one of the stores our viewers recommended we should check out in the area.
Nice. What do you think?
I mean, this is a cool little store tucked in a neighborhood. I thought I was about to go to somebody's house when I turned in here.
Right?
This is my kind of place. Yeah, it's just in a neighborhood.
It's Cheers.
So it's kind of a wine focus. Is that most of what you sell there is wine?
Yeah, I'd say that, but we got good bourbon.
Oh, there's definitely some good stuff over there. I think I own most of those bottles, though, is
Yeah.
the downside.
How about local rye?
A local rye? Which one?
Rocknar.
I don't think I've tried that one.
Far North. This guy's a rye
What?
freak.
I bought something from Far North today, actually.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I think I bought at least one, maybe 2 bottles from them today.
I got one more for you. So here's a Far North to Spirits Rocknar rye.
I bought the Rocknar bourbon today. I bought a bourbon.
Oh, like this one?
Well, it wasn't that one. I think it was a Rocknar.
Really?
But it was something.
Okay.
And then there was a rye, and I didn't get the rye.
So these people are really known for rye.
I at least looked at it. I can't remember. Like this 8. Is that 8 years old, or what's the 8 stand for?
You know, I don't know what. That's a good question.
They're confusing me.
Yeah, right? When I see my buddy, I'm gonna say, what the f- is
What's
this?
that 8 for?
Right.
If it's 8 years, say it.
Right. But here's their rye,
Okay.
which a whiskey group picked there.
So it's a local
And we
pick?
piggybacked on it a little bit. Got our name on it, and we kept some.
Awesome. Well, I'll
Hey.
give that one a try then.
There you go. What about this stuff?
Oh, Rebel. We've tried a lot of Rebel. I haven't seen the blue label though, but that's just a bottle and bond 6-year Rebel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Another store pick.
I think we've got our own barrel of that coming at some point, but we've got a lot of Rebel.
Yeah.
Most Kentucky stuff I'm gonna have.
Yeah. No, I hear you. What else? We do have a store pick here. Larceny. God damn, it was good too.
Larceny, yeah, that's a good weeder right there.
Isn't it?
That's a barrel proof there, yeah.
Yeah, we had so we went down there for a golf tournament, the Valhalla.
Okay.
In Louisville. And we called it the Valhalla pick.
Ah, nice.
And it's here somewhere. But it's Kentucky, and you got it already.
Oh yeah, I got plenty of Larceny, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
So we are getting the barrel Elijah Craig toasted full proof.
Those are so good. They're so good. I found there's somebody in the market here that has one. I saw one in the store earlier.
Did you really?
I didn't buy it just because I just bought 2 of them recently.
Hi.
They go from good to great.
Yeah.
If you get a good barrel of that, it is fantastic. One of the better things on the market right now to me. Definitely my favorite Elijah Craig.
Really?
Maybe outside the 18 year, but like
Yeah,
18 year costs stupid
Okay.
money. Yeah.
You must have a good collection.
Well, it's selection. We have a selection, not a collection. All of our stuff's open for drinking, right?
Thanks for coming.
Appreciate it. Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Enjoy.
Having some luck finding a lot of local stuff. Look forward to breaking all this stuff out. That was a fun freaking store. Those guys are having a good time. Like, it shows when you want to be there and you're having a good time. And these little neighborhood stores like this, right? Like, they see a lot of the same people. They tend to have folks that have been at these stores for a long time, and it shows, right? Just the whole atmosphere and the environment's a lot more fun. That is a wrap bourbon hunting in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's been a long day. We bought a lot of bottles. I'm not good, apparently, at keeping the budget down, even though we passed on the allocated stuff, right? Didn't buy the Willie Purple Top. Didn't buy the 11-year rye. Didn't buy the Stag Junior. Still blew the freaking budget. You know, my most exciting things, though, again, is just finding those little rare gems, those small distilleries that have great product. You just have to buy them all. I don't know if bourbon can be aged properly in Minnesota. That's going to be the concern. Is I'm not sure any of these are going to work out, but you never know. You may find somebody that's done it right? There's a lot of folks out there that said that great bourbon couldn't be made anywhere but Kentucky, and we have proven that wrong time and time again. So we'll keep buying them. We'll keep trying them. Not sure we're going to continue this level of purchasing for this road trip, but who knows? You never can tell. If we keep finding stuff that interesting, who am I to turn it down? There's one thing I wanted to touch on. Some of the folks we saw in the stores today. This does weigh on me a little bit when it comes to these bourbon hunts, or just the channel in general. Is a lot of folks come up and say, we got them into bourbon, or we got them into whiskey. And I think that's great, because I think bourbon is a healthy hobby. When in moderation, you know, alcohol can be a very healthy hobby. You know, I don't know if we'll show them all in these videos, but we do run into folks a lot in these stores that they're not into moderation, right? They're drinking for effect, and it's obvious that it's affecting their lives. And so I want to bring y'all into the healthy side of this, but I don't want it to become something that derails your life, because once it gets a hold of you, it very well can. And so if you find that alcohol, bourbon, any alcohol, I don't think this is very many folks in our audience, but make sure you respect it. Make sure you drink it in moderation. You see this channel, but I'm not drinking near as much. I mean, most of the stuff I drink is on camera. So just make sure that if you're seeing negative consequences, that you do what you need to do to be healthy to give it up, because it's not worth the consequences, because those consequences can be catastrophic. I mean, from a family life to your own health, like there's nothing worth that. So, you know, I appreciate y'all watching all the way to the end, but I just want to make sure our audience is a healthy audience, respects what we're dealing with here, and that overall everybody's having a positive experience with bourbon and the things that we're doing, because it's a lot of fun. I love the social aspect of it, but for a lot of folks it's a problem too, and we want to be respectful of that and make sure everybody lives a long, happy life. I am done in Minnesota, and I am now headed over to Green Bay. So be on the lookout for that Green Bay hunt, see if we can find some good bourbons over there. Appreciate y'all. See y'all in the next one.